Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Diablo 3. My name is Wilfred. So as you know, every journey we all aim to be a guardian, and this season is no different. Although I must say that this season I'm kind of lazy. I've got two very good friends who managed to get me to 70 as well as farm my gear. So thank you to both of you, you know who you are. I managed to get an ethereal, and that's the only two ethereal I've got, on day one of farming. I got it, and after that I got another one as well for the Juliana build, but I don't see any ever so far from my 20 odd hours of playing. So I don't know. I mean, I think I would have been a little bit more excited this season had this drop a little bit more frequent, but having played like 24 hours, I think there's only two drops at a very high level when I farmed. Then because Everreal is something that you could build around it, so I was really excited for this season, but just that it doesn't drop, and there's nothing I can do really. So I'm sticking on to the POJ build. Now the Guardian, in this episode I'd like to share with you the how I do it for the last conquest, as well as then after that I use the gem to augment my gear, and I'll complete my Guardian journey. And for that I'll have the one of the pet as a reward. So people always ask, like, why bother doing Guardian? Well, it's a little bit cosmetic. You earn a portrait frame as well as earn a pet that is for the season. So I don't necessarily like this pet, but I don't mind having this pet around as well. I'm a pet kind of collector. The conquest I'm doing is interesting. May not be hard. I'm not quite sure yet because I do have Everreal kind of weapon. It is the superhuman, or not superhuman. It is the thrill. Reached greater with 45 solo without any set item equipped. Could be hard, could be easy, not quite sure yet. We'll see how it goes. But that also answers some of your question. I do get a question from the beginners, like, how should I start building my character? I always say that start building your character with the gear that you've got first, right? If you have some synergy around your gear, all the best. If not, then just do your best to build around it. And so in this episode, I'm going to take off my the end game gear I've got here, which is the patterns of justice, and to change into a non-set, because that is precisely what this conquest is saying, that without any set items equipped, so not even one single set item. To make it happen, of course, I would go for the Legacy of Dreams. So I've got this guy here ready to be. So basically, once I'm done with the set done the conquest, I will then augment my gear with this Legacy of Dream kind of gem. Then I'll be done. Basically, I'll just finish the Guardian kind of thing. I'll just level 2 thing to do. So this is good because when I have no set bonus equipped, every legendary items I have increase my damage dealt by close to 300%, and my damage taken by 2%. So if you have 13 slot, then you can do the mathematics, and that's quite a fair bit of like buff to the damage as well as damage reduction. Good thing is that if it is an ancient item, which I believe it should include Everreal as well, then this bonus is doubled. So it pays off for ancient items. And if you've been playing this season, you'll be collecting gear as well. So yeah, I mean that I would like to give it a shot, right? And share with you how I built my character around it. Now, next bit of it is really about the just try to save your build inside the armory first, so that you can swap it back later, because you don't want to forget which gear you've got, so on. So yeah, that is first thing first. The second thing, of course, start to strip all the gears off. Not this guy here. Start to strip the gear off. Get all these gems off, because you want to change the gear already. This operation is to change the gear. Now I will just change the set gear. The rest of it will remain as it is. So in that sense, I would put it somewhere that you can remember. Don't try to put it somewhere that you can't remember, although you save into armory, just in case, right? Mistake does occur when you take away all your hard-earned gear. You make sure that you can have it back. So yeah, these are the ones that I will take off. I intend to, because I got Everreal here. Everreal is built around Tempest Rush, so I would like to retain that kind of build, and also I think these two kind of work hand in hand with the Tempest Rush, so I like to retain that. And to make it happen, I believe I do need to have the Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac, although this is not an ancient, but I think it is a pretty good one. I'm going to retain that. I'm going to retain the Conversion of Elements as well. I believe that's one of the better one, and it's a really good stat as well. So yeah, I mean, this is something that I'd like to retain, at least for this video. The Hellfire Ring, I don't know. I'm a bit unsure about whether I should take this or not, but I do have extra kind of like a passive. I may not have any other kind of like an amulet for now, so I can use, because I do collect stuff as I play, and I don't seem to have come across any good amulet that I would like to use, so I'll just use what I have so far. All right, cool. Now the other thing that, of course, I need to take away the ring, the Bane of the Powerful. I believe that is the one thing I'd like to take away, because I would need to use the Legacy of Dreams, which is this one here. Legacy of Dream goes in. Now, what kind of stuff I like to go in? I think that go without saying, the Auric Crown is always one of the more popular one, because whatever gems that you shock in it, you get double effect. So if you are playing a non-set item, it's one of those things that you use it quite often. I'm using Tempest Rush, so I'll be moving quite a fair bit. So I'm thinking Hexing Pen of Mr. Young is kind of good, because my damage increased by 25% while moving, decreased by 21% while standing. So I think this will work. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. From the hand wise, I don't really know. Like I think this would work as well. The shoulder item is a good shoulder item here as well. I mean, this shoulder, what it does is just when I channel, I get increased damage and reduce damage taken, so that is good. I've crafted this one and from the armory, and guess what? It is an ancient, so yeah, why not? I'm happy that this is an ancient, so I put it there first. I've got Witching Hour. This is a very generic belt that it's not build defining, but at least it's a very good stat. So usually it's pretty high DPS, so I'll take this one. This guy here, it does nothing. Of course, the best, illusionary kind of boots is always good, because you can walk past all the enemies, but I don't have it, so I just use whatever I have right now here. The glove wise is something that I could use this guy, but I'll be slow. I think I'll be slow. I'll be slow, but we will see. So this one here is that whenever getting hit, I'll get slow. I don't know how this one work really. I may get slow, so I'm a bit I'm not entirely sure if I should have the glove there, but then I don't think I have any other glove that I could use to help me do my thing. And well, there's quite a lot of glove as well, but none of them seems to be doing what I need to do. Like this guy here is basically pretty not something that I'll need, I want, and I don't think I can build anything around this as well. So it's a bit of a shame that I don't have. I mean, I should have thought about that before I make this video, shouldn't I? That I don't have a nice glove item to go along with it. Yeah, I don't actually. The only thing is the stone wallet that helped me to be very, very durable, but I'll be pretty slow as well. I tell you what, I mean, since I said I'll just use anything that I have, I'll use this guy, right, and see how it goes. So I have this thing here. Most likely when I get hit, I'll get really slow, so I would I'll change my build such a way that I'll go faster a little bit. I hope to just do increase movement speed for 4 seconds after using Dashing Strike. So I hope that would balance things a little bit. Now I don't think I'll change my build anyhow, because I tell you why. Since I'll be using the I potentially need this guy to prop to make my Tempest Rush more powerful when I use blind. So I'll still use the blind. sorry, I still use the blind, right? And I'll use the Tempest Rush as well. Epiphany is like every single monk is using it. It seems to me that Epiphany and mantra is something that every kind of like a monk uses as well. I think from a sweeping wind perspective, I probably use something else to sweeping wind. I mean, I can do anything here. Maybe an inner storm if I want to, or a firestorm as well. I mean, I think that would probably be quite a interesting one. Or I could say the cold damage as well. Turn it to cold damage because I buff my cold damage. Yeah, cool. So that is one. So that's Tempest Rush. And the so if I look at my gear wise, I mean, I've got all these things lined up with me. My Tempest Rush is going to be how about my Tempest Rush? My Tempest Rush is also like a cold one. So I'm buffing cold, which is fine. I don't think the sweeping wind is going to do any real damage. To be honest, I don't even think that I need a sweeping wind as well, because none of there's no synergy towards the sweeping wind unless so I have an option here. I don't have to do a sweeping wind if I want to do something else, because I just don't have something that warrant that kind of build. So I could what I could do is that I could take this away I could take this away and do something else if I want to, instead of sweeping wind. Then I could do like well, maybe let's do something kind of interesting here. I mean, I'm sure, what does this guy do? I mean, I don't really increase life as a heal, and this is the spirit generation. The maybe I just do this guy here. Yeah, I can do this. Cool. So I can have a guy here, and the yeah, I think that's more or less what I want to do here. Now the next thing, of course, before I dive into any dungeon, is to ensure that all my gear are more or less the right thing. So after I've done a while, that crit is probably the best out from here. But you try to get vitality is not bad. I mean, make you more durable. But what you really want to do is a crit chance, 5%. All right, settle with that. I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about it. Cyclone Strike is not something that I would do. I'll probably do like a cooldown reduction, or the resource cost reduction. Arm cooldown reduction or resource cost. Okay, resource cost, I'll take it as it is. Chest item, I'll need to go socket, 3 socket. So for sure I need 3 sockets for this one. One is not enough. Okay, so it's a bit of rolling here. 3 socket, beautiful, done. This guy here, this is I don't want the life per hit. Do I have crit chance? Crit hit chance would be the best. If I can have sometime it just doesn't happen. Attack speed. Yep. Just a bit of rolling here. Then I'm ready to go in just a bit. Usually this sort of thing take a while to get the right affixes that you want. A bit of farming here. I still have a lot of money, so I should be okay. Yeah, I still don't have crit hit chance. I think that would help me to increase my chance of success. I don't need attack speed, but I could use attack speed. It's not that bad. Usually I roll until like $1 million, 1 million gold, then I can't give up. Yep, crit chance, good stuff. So that is done. Belt wise, I'm not going to change any of things here. I think it looks good. Pants wise, I don't need deadly reach. So well, it's already physical resistance, so I can't have all resist. So what I could do is either armor or life per hit. I think either one of them, or life per second is fine. More armor. Armor is good as well. Alright, armor is good as well. What's the armor range? 775. Yeah, I think it's there about. Usually, I'll go for quite a high armor. Yep, 765. All good. At least make me more durable. The feet wise, movement speed, resist all. I mean, that is the stuff that you go for anyway. You can go for tempest rush by 15%. I think that would be something that yep, there you go. Lucky me. So that is done. So I've got all the kind of like augmentation going on. Socket it accordingly, and the yep. And I put the dam somewhere. I suspect the stone golem is going to hold me back for quite a fair bit. Now, if it doesn't work out, then I would I'll just put it back to yeah. Let me just do a test here. Okay, cool. And the okay, let's take a look at the requirement again. I need to do 45. All right, let's just do 45. Yeah. 45 is Torment 10. So exciting. It should be okay. I'm just making it a little bit more exciting for you guys to see. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, so far so good. Yeah, the mana is pretty terrible. Yeah, so that's done. Yeah, so let's see it. Now I'm more happier. Woo! This the guy that explodes. Be careful. Epiphany. I don't even blind anybody. Yeah, I could have done something else with my blind, I guess. Yeah, that's done. Pretty enjoyable. I like this setup actually. Okay, so that's done. Yeah, I'm glad that I picked a mana refill though, by the way. Done. Epiphany. Ooh, done. Yeah, you can see that it's a lot slower. Because of the so you have to constantly use the movement speed to the dash to get out of the thing, the stone golem thing. Oh, done! Yay! Woo! Well, I mean, it's I think I probably have over prepared myself, but it's okay. Sometimes you just want to get a shot in it, and it's not too bad. Over prepare yourself is not a bad thing sometimes. So let me just go back to town, and so I just need to augment my dam, and that's it. I'm a guardian. So you guys witness the historical moment for me to be a guardian. So yeah, I mean that is overall is pretty fun, I must say. Yeah, usually these are the ones that I'll kind of like get sorted with my inventory. So I mean this year's this time's conquest is not that annoying, I would say. It's kind of doable solo as well to level up your dam to 65. to this like, you know, non-set item. With the Legacy of Dream build is actually quite easy as well. So yep, so I've done that. So what I need to do here is, first of all, equip my gear first. Let me just get this out. I'm going to use this to augment my gear, and who knows, I may play Inna. A lot of people ask me to do Inna because it's powerful. I know. Sometimes I do get attracted by the power too. So I would be augmenting the you know, I've got quite a few interesting gear. Maybe I'll augment this guy to be you know, to have the right gear. I think any of this would do. Doesn't really matter, does it? Because yeah, I mean, if I want to do inner set, I probably want to put the put the dam somewhere. But anyway, let's just do it. Doesn't matter. I just want to be a guardian. So as you know, sometimes the dam color doesn't drop the one that you want, so you can always transmute that to be the color that you want, like the green. All right, cool. Then after that, I can go and she look kind of different, huh? Very interesting. Then I go and change, combine that into the three of this guy. Is for the gear augmentation. Fantastic. And then after that, I'll augment my gear here. You know what? Just now the set, I could have chosen something different here. Just now I forgot. You know, I could have done something like maybe one of these things instead. I totally forgot that I have to change my cube as well. But it went down quite okay. I mean, I could have done some of these cube items or ring as well as you know, but I just didn't remember doing that. So anyway, okay, so the cube is the old story. So I need to go and augment my gear. All right, so any gem here, sacrifice the gem. Which one should I be augmenting? I can augment an inner if I play inner gear. If I play inner set, I mean, why not? If I want to try out the inner, right, that would give me a good kickstart of the of the stuff that I've, or just I just like, you know, maybe I should get my Everreal to have a gem against it. That could be it as well, right? I mean, yeah, why not do that? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm now a guardian. So the guardian would I actually have the portrait frame, which is two of these guys, but it's a pet. So I not necessarily know which. Okay, the pet will look something like this guy here. What is this? A lot of terror. Wow. Okay, so I can have a lot of terror, and the portrait frame is still I can remember the shape and color of it, but I think it looks something like there was a red color one. I seriously can't remember which one this is for the portrait frame that I've just earned through the Guardian card journey. It looks something like that, right? So it's like a bit of like a spike there, or you can do like that. So yeah, so one of these portrait frame is probably what I need to change it to. But anyway, I mean, thanks so much for watching this video and joining me for the Diablo journey. I always enjoy like you know, playing different card build and see just how far I can push. Although I must say that this season I'm kind of a little bit lazy. I kind of a bit lazy, and I wasn't really putting a lot of attention to this game, but I'm happy that I've done it. And as always, I always like to show you what kind of gear I've got in this season. But basically, since I don't really play much, one is the Primal Ancient, like this one, that totally not useful. No one uses a two-hand weapon, if ever, even if I could equip it. And another one is basically a Witch Doctor Everreal. So it's interesting because people say that, well, you know, in order to complete the the feats of strength, which is to collect all the ethereal items. You know, if you don't have necromancer DLC, it's very hard to get the other gear as well. But yeah, I'm sure it's right. But I do get the witch doctor, kind of like a ethereal without playing the witch doctor. So I thought it was quite interesting. Of course, I don't count on using this method to farm other classes ever-real as well. But yeah, I don't really have another. I mean, I don't really have a lot of exciting gear this season. Another one I've got is this guy here, which is yet another shadow killer. Not really the best kind of like ever-real for the for the monk, but it is more on the exploding palm kind of like kind of build. All right, cool. Let me know in the comment box below how you are doing in your season so far. I hope you are also enjoying what you are doing. And yeah, this is my little guy here. I quite like the pet though. It looks quite mean, which kind of suit the whole Diablo kind of like a context. All right, see you next time. Goodbye.